Hello and welcome to another episode of The Average EV. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I do like to travel on my EV, and today I traveled to Disney with my family, and I am going to be doing the Hollywood Studios after hours. So if you're wondering about the after hours and how that works, this is going to be the video for you. Let's get into it. For Disney after hours, you are going to have to pay to park. If you've already paid to park at one of the other parks, maybe you went to Animal Kingdom and now you're going to do the after hours at Hollywood Studios, you do not have to pay again. You just have to show them your payment from the other park. Additionally, it's worth noting that most of the transportation is going to be closed for Disney by the time you want to leave the after hours. So because of that, you're either going to have to park or take the Lyft, Uber, or one of the minivans to wherever you are staying. For after hours, there are usually early entry times. For me, it was 7 p.m. so you can actually get in before the park closes, and then you'll find this sign. You go there, you check in, they give you this bracelet, and then you are good to go. That bracelet will be really important because once the park closes, the cast members will start checking to see if you have a bracelet so that you can get on the rides, and also so that you can stay in the different parts of the park. It's worth noting at this point in the video that once it goes after hours, the majority of the rides close. So if you want to get on some of the rides that aren't included in the after hours package, make sure you get to the park early. All right, everyone, I'm about to go on to Smuggler's Run. Just getting a little blue juice, blue milk, whatever they call it, blue milk. I think that's what they call it, whatever. It's like some kind of like coconut milk, something. It's not too bad. But, you know, when in Batu, you got to drink the blue milk. And I'm going to get on this ride. What's really cool about the after hours is there's not going to be all these people that are here now. So I might be able to get on Smuggler's Run a few times if I'm lucky, and several other rides. If you're interested, Smuggler's Run does have the single rider line, which pretty much lets you jump straight to the front of the line. However, you're most likely going to get a not great job on the game. All right, so Star Wars Smuggler's Run, it was fun, but our pilots were pretty bad, and I was an engineer. I would say I engineered like no other, but it was fun. I'm definitely gonna go on that again. But like I said, when all the crowds are gone, it's gonna be nice. But I actually took the single rider line because they want to have like bigger parties together. And so if you're a single rider, you kind of get stuck with engineer, unfortunately. I guess you could like spot them at 20 and maybe they'll let you be a pilot or something. There are a couple other Star Wars rides. There is Star Tours, like right here. And then there's also the Rise of the Resistance. Now, if you come in early for after hours, you do get to see the spectacular at the end of the night that they put on in Hollywood Studios, which was really cool to watch and definitely worth stopping by. I didn't catch it all, but what I did see, I did like. Right after the show, I headed to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is when they actually started checking your bands. And I actually like this ride a lot. I had never been on it before and really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people liked what it used to be, but for me, I was fine with it. Then I headed up to Toy Story Land. Unfortunately, Slinky Dog Dash wasn't open yet. Fortunately, it opened later. But I hopped on a couple rides there. And then, of course, I had to go check out Batu again, but at night. You must do it. It looks so cool at night. seeing the Millennium Falcon there with the rocks in the distance is super cool. Once after hours officially starts, you also get free popcorn, water, sodas, ice cream, which are all included and found at different stands along the way. Then I made my way up the Sunset Boulevard. I obviously had to ride the Hollywood Tower of Terror. But if you didn't notice, you can see there's just not a lot of people around, and it was great. I absolutely loved it. I was able to get on Hollywood Tower of Terror with a very little wait, and because I was a single rider, helped me get on even faster. And that's just a great ride, really enjoyable. I then checked the queues and saw that Slinky Dog Dash was open again. I headed back to Toy Story Land. I got in line. I waited about 20 or 30 minutes, which isn't that bad, since the last time I waited for Slinky Dog Dash was almost 2.5 hours. Once I got pretty close to the front of the line, since I was a single rider, I was actually able to pretty much jump straight onto the ride and ride it again. It's just an incredible ride, super fun, and definitely worth the wait if you get a chance. I made my way back to Smuggler's Run. I realized I had never been to the queue because I took the single rider line, which skips the queue, and it was cool to see everything and get a little bit more of the experience that I had missed while I was in the single rider line. By the end of the night, there was pretty much no one waiting for Smuggler's Run, and I got to have the whole crew quarters to myself pretty much. Super cool to see. Love how authentic it looks. All right, everybody, that is a wrap on After Hours at Hollywood Studios and Disney World. Awesome time. Honestly, my ideal setup because I don't have to be around a lot of people, and I get to ride all the rides I want to ride. So definitely worth the money to me, and would suggest it to you. All right, everybody, so that is a wrap on this video. I know it was a little bit different than my normal videos, but I was here and I've kind of been wondering like what After Hours looks like. Was it worth my money? In my opinion, it was worth my money because I didn't have to be out in the hot sun, didn't have to wait with a bunch of people in line, and I got free water and free popcorn and lots of awesome things. So I would definitely recommend coming to the After Hours here at Hollywood Studios and the other parks. Obviously, I didn't go to the other parks. But if you found this video helpful, please give a like and subscribe down below, and I will catch you all next time.